Hello, hello, hello. In this real short video, I'm going to explain to you why financial abundance or financial freedom is not as specific as it should be. So this is the differences between financial abundance and having a specific number. Because a few of my clients were asking me, and I was asking them actually, so what is your target? What do you want? They're like, I want financial abundance. Another one said, I want abundance. I'm like, okay, is there a specific number you want around that financial abundance? Most of them said, oh no, I just want financial abundance to take care of all my needs. I said, that's great. That's what we all want. But if you are living in a third world country, $300 or $200 a month, that's financial abundance for some people. So be very specific about a number. It helps to push your focus to something. This is something I learned from The Law of Success in 15 manuscripts. When Andrew Carnegie was giving information to Napoleon Hill, he said specifically, pick a number. Pick a number. Let that be the embodiment of your chief aim. And then let all the forces lead you there. That's a whole different story, a whole different video. That came straight from The Law of Success in 15 manuscripts. So, check that out, written in 1925. So Andrew Carnegie told Napoleon Hill, pick a number. So when my clients and friends are asking me and telling me what to do, I said, just pick a number. It doesn't really matter what the number is. Just pick a number so that your brain can attach itself to a target. Get it? So that the brain's thoughts can attach to a target. Because in your mind, you have the perfect vacation, you have the amount of money you want to give a friend or a family member, how you want to help charity, how you want to do everything with financial abundance. But you need to have a specific number. This is what I was taught by my elite coaches and mentors that taught me, said have a specific number. You still want to have the feeling of abundance, the feeling of financial freedom, but you need a number. If you are in doubt or in conflict, leave a comment. But have a number. Because now I'm going to show you how to stretch that number in order to help you get what you're looking for. So depending on whatever country you're in, we're going to be using dollars right now. Everyone likes dollars. Whether it's going up or down, it doesn't matter. It's dollars. So let's just say somebody wants to make $10,000 a month. Now you're going to have to write that number down on paper first, preferably with a blue pen and white paper. That's another topic later, but write that number down. Whatever number it is you want to write, just write it down. Play around with it. Remember, you're using the law of attraction. So you don't have to put any thinking behind the number. Just write the number down. Whatever it is, write it down. I'll give you a few seconds. Let me rewrite my number down. This is an exercise on stretching. So now you have your number. Now, I would like you to understand that whatever number you have, times it times 10. Ooh, that's a big number. So now look at that number and think of something you can do with that big number that will help somebody else. Don't worry about your car, your house, your new clothes, your new underwear, your new lipstick, your new socks. Forget about that. Think of what that number that you've times 10, that times 10 number, think of what you can do good with that number. It's the law of giving and receiving. Think about it. That's a quantum field. Think about, wow, I could really give money to those orphanages. Or I could start something in my community. I could build a theater. Yeah, start thinking like that. Because the number you wrote originally is going to stretch up here. That space from your original number to the really big number, that's stretching. Some people call it growth, growing pains, whatever it is. So you can be thinking about, wow, this would be great to do that. And then that will suck in and pull your goal, whatever number it is here. You just have to keep pushing it and thinking about it, that specific number. That's why it's very important to write your number. Now, as far back as studies go, you just have to write it at least once in a 24-hour period. Once in a 24-hour period. You only have 24 hours in a day, so you need to write it once in a 24-hour period. Now, you could write it twice, morning and night, increasing your advantage. Some people want to do it 3 times a day. Increase the advantage of looking at that number. Just even by looking at it, it stretches your mind. Now that first number you wrote down, you need to, on that same page, say how you're going to spend it. What are you going to spend that number on? If you're looking for 10K a month or 3K a month or whatever K a month you're looking for. I like to do monthly. You could do yearly if you want to, quarterly, that's fine. But I like to just stick with something really simple, monthly. And below, write how you're going to spend that money. The first 3 things on that list should be, 1, you're spending on yourself. Self-love. Self-love. That's the first one. Self. Spend on yourself. That raises your confidence. 2, for those of you that pay tithe, pay your tithe. For those of you that save 10%, save 10%. 3 should be something you donate to, a donation. And then that would be the law of giving and receiving. So you play with that number back and forth. You can even change that number back and forth. You still have financial freedom. For those of you in the back that say they want financial freedom, you still want to have your financial freedom, your abundance, your everything. You still want everything coming in, but you have a target, a definite chief aim. That's what Napoleon Hill called it in the Law of Success. You have a definite chief aim. And the more you look at it, the more it should bring feelings of excitement. If it's not bringing any feeling of excitement, reduce the number within reason. That's a very, very powerful word, within reason. If you're there saying you want to make 10K a month or $1 million, whatever the number is, and you're feeling, I'm not feeling too comfortable with this number, tell yourself within reason. And then that will help you to either reduce the number drastically or a little bit. But remember that. It's like a release statement. Within reason, within reason, within reason. If nobody in your generation has ever made $10 million, for you to say you're going to make $100 million, does not compute. Within reason. I can make $1 million. Perfect. That's how you can think. So I didn't want to waste too much time on this video, but I wanted to just point out some of the differences between having that financial dream, financial freedom. You can have financial freedom with like $300 a month if you're living somewhere where there's not much going on. And then some people can be like, man, I don't know what. A specific number helps. That's when most of the goal strategies or techniques or whatever it is that you're asking for, everybody always tells you to get a number. Some of those of you might be a little bit stubborn and say, I'm still going to go with financial independence and abundance. Go right ahead. But it does help to have a specific number that you're targeting for. And that number should be spent on your paper like a grocery list of what you want to put. It should be spent on that paper. And just look at it once a day. Sometimes twice a day. Sometimes 3 times a day. Stick it up near your computer while you're scrolling through social media. Keep it right beside you so that you're seeing it. Think of the number. Think of the number. When you're thinking, you're vibrating that number. So, I hope this video helped you to distinguish between financial independence and abundance to having a specific number. Until my next video, I love you guys. Till then, bye.